Okay, there. Now we're running. All right. My name is Brian Tagnoni. I'm a homeless dude out here in Little Rock, Arkansas. I've moved my way through the house of Satan and through the house of filth, and God gave me a number to give to you. And it starts off with number 2. 2 people were cast out of the Garden of Eden. The second person alive committed the first sin. The second man ever committed the first murder. He murdered the second man ever born of a woman. The animals that entered the ark, 1 pair by 7 pair, the 2 animals were considered unclean. Christ said that they will travel throughout this world to make you 2-fold child of hell. The Pharaoh's magicians could only replicate 2 of the plagues, blood and frogs. 2. Moses blessed all the tribes of Jacob except for the second tribe. In Deuteronomy 33, Moses did not bless Simon. 2 was left out. Satan thought he was number 2 and he was cast out. Also, Jesus Christ, the 2 killed him. He was in the center spot, which was the 2 spot, 1, 2, where he died. Also, God being the God of light to light, his day begins at the rising of the sun and completes at the rising of the sun. All right? God's day is light to light. He's not a God of darkness. Every day in the Bible, in Genesis 1, has a beginning and ending except the 7th day. God's 7th has no end. God's rest has no end at all. God's rest is eternal. God's 7th is eternal. You're not to change that, but they did. What was it? I'm dadgummit. I'm sitting here, people walking by as I'm talking to myself. They think I know that they're thinking I'm crazy. The 2 o'clock was the center hour of darkness while Jesus Christ was on the cross. 2 was the center of darkness. Now, God also renumbered the months. He renumbered the 7th month and made it the 1st month. And when he did that, year started over. And their first year was 1.5 because half the year was already done. Also, you were to take a Passover lamb to you on the 10th day and hold it to the 14th and kill it. Well, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That would be 10.5. That's holding it for 5 days. Also, the offering of the Lord was half a shekel that at the age of 20 you had to pay if you were a male Israelite, because God had knocked off all the firstborn Egyptians. And the only way you could pay half a shekel was by 10 gerahs. That was 10.5. Also, the 14, the reason why he picked the 14 is because 14 is 1.5, because 9 is 1. So 14 is 1.5. All you mathematicians out there, tell them 14 is 1.5. Now, at God's most coveted Sabbath, the Day of Atonement, the 10th, that began on the 9th at the even, at the going down of the sun. And that was symbolic of Jesus Christ being killed, the death of Jesus Christ. And halfway through, he leads you the 0.5. The first 0.5 leads you through darkness into the light. It becomes the 10th, and it's the 0.5 of that Sabbath. The 10.5 leads you through darkness into the light, the rising of the sun. Also, when Jesus Christ died on the cross, at the 9th hour, it was the 0.5 of darkness, because you had 3 hours light and you had 3 hours of darkness, and that was the 0.5. And the night, which is 1, 10.5, Jesus Christ shined. The 10-point light led us through darkness into the light, because he shined that day. Okay? They can't tell you about that because they don't know anything about it. There's so much more. This is just the tip of the iceberg. 147's everywhere. It's on your clock. It's on your calendar. It's on your days. It's all over the leap months, the leap year. It's all over. It's everywhere. It's so easily seen. It's just what they did was when they moved time back 6 hours and began our day. See, our day now begins and completes in the center of darkness. 12 o'clock midnight is the center of darkness. The 18th hour is the hour of midnight, however. And that is we'll discover all kinds of stuff through that. And 666 is 666. What is 666? 666 is 18 is 2, buddy. And that's all over the Bible too. Even in Zechariah, he talks about 3 parts, and 2 parts are cast out, and 1 part he's going to spare. And 2 parts, at 33 and a third part, that's 666, and that's 2 that's cast out, and that's 18. Hey, the Hezekiah and the sundial Ahaz, it's all over that too. We'll give it to you. I don't have time. This is 15 minutes, man. I can't drop it all on you right now like it's hot. And it's hot. And it's not interpretation. This is the truth in that number. That 147, remember, hey, that's Passover, and he's the Passover lamb. Jesus Christ was a perfect sacrifice, unspotted. And if God said he was perfect, it was way past our perfect, folks. Jesus Christ died on his birthday. Okay? Jesus Christ died on his birthday, ladies and gentlemen. 12 hours into it, 0.5. The reason why the 0.5 is the divider of the 10th. And he divides the truth evenly between the number. And that's Jesus Christ. That's God gave his center, the 10.5. He gave of himself. I love you, man. God loves you. And all you Satan worshiping fools out there who've given me such a hard time all over these years, you haven't been able to knock me off. You haven't been able to kill me. I've had a blessing stuck up on me, and I have no idea why, because I've been the leader of filth. But listen, man, I love you too. And God's hollering at you folks first. You know he is. You know everything we've been through. You know everything that we've seen. Everything that you've seen. Come on, guys. It's time to stop playing. God's number is coming out. Listen, folks, that's just the tip of the iceberg, what you saw and what I've told you. But that's all true. You can't deny that. They can't deny that. And your preachers that are putting money up in their pockets, well, they're false. Because no preacher in the Bible ever did that unless he was knocked off. God bless you.